Alright, take two. We are recording now. I'm leaving that in as I screwed up. Alright. Welcome to the first episode of Table Turmoil. Battle Buddies, Discussion Disaster, Tables on Fire, Blazing Battles?
If you guys have any other suggestions, please place them in the comments. We're taking all.
We don't care how memey, stupid, or cancerous at this point. This is what we came up with in 30 minutes of thinking.
As long as it works, then we'll accept it, and thank you.
Just please keep it within the bounds of YouTube regulation.
Please don't make it horrifying, please, for children.
I forgot to start the stopwatch too. Son of a... First episode!
Son of a turtle!
First episode!
Hooray!
But yeah, this is something that me and my buddy were talking about that was actually, I want to say, entirely his idea, coming up with this.
Well, I wouldn't say entirely my idea. Your idea was the Gundams.
Your idea was to do this. My idea was to tweak it and have it more chaotic.
True, and more chaos means more fun. Don't riot, please.
I am Shinzo354, Shinzo just on this, handle on YouTube, handle on everything else, and this is my buddy, TheMagiChicken.
Nice to meet you all. I'm always there, except when I'm unconscious.
I'll be fully honest, he's a college friend, and I'm not used to that name.
That's because I never told you about it.
Secret identities scare me.
That means I scare you a lot.
I mean, fair.
Ouch.
Let's just get rid of that, because I'm tired of looking at it. This has been a 1 hour experience of trying to figure out what exactly we want to do for this, how are we going to do it, and exactly why are we here.
The answer was screw it.
No, seriously, that was the answer. We decided we didn't know what we're doing, so let's bash our heads against this, make a sort of podcast thing, and have fun with it.
Yeah, pretty much. And for today, our first discussion ended up being Gundams versus the DC Universe or Marvel Universe, using the characters that we currently have on the board.
With that said, I also started spawning in Kingdom Hearts characters, and a sack of random creatures, and even what we discussed was the plan I have already found a way to foil.
I see.
So
is it a four-way battle, or...?
I'm honestly not sure what the next half hour, 45 minutes, whatever, how long we go for, when we run out of steam. I am not sure what the plan is or what we're doing. So, with that said, we have a small stopwatch here, just clicking down, telling us that we've been doing stupid for this long.
I'm so proud of us. You're only too stupid for 3 minutes until...
And now 3 minutes.
Hooray!
With that said, I challenge you. Wait, he still might do it. Hey. Your Hulk is tiny. Would it be better to actually put these in like some kind of stack so I can pull out random instead of choosing? Hello?
Oh, this is my first pick personally.
Would it be better?
But that would be better.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't know why it always spawns off the table.
I don't know why either.
Sack for you. I have shuffled your sack.
Oh, fat joker. And why did you shuffle my sack? My sack is my sack.
I'm sorry, how'd you just say that just now?
Why did you shuffle my sack? My sack is my sack.
Because I don't think you know how to do it.
Rude.
So,
And also true.
so I just rammed the Gundam and the Gundam and the Kingdom Hearts characters together because why not? And apparently I'm gonna challenge you with a Ryu pullout.
Alright, let's see if Marvel can defeat Kingdom Hearts characters as well as Gundams. Oh, those lovely giant robots piloted by teenagers.
I just realized something that makes no sense. Why am I on the left side? You're on the right side.
I don't know.
There we go. So
How
far,
do you shuffle?
you either smash R on something and just the R will shuffle, or if you right click it, it says shuffle. Alright.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's even better than that.
Alright, let's go.
Hit R on the coin.
As you wish.
Now spam it like there's no tomorrow.
Sales, what did I win?
Spam R on the coin like there's no tomorrow. It's fun, I don't know why.
It is fun. Also, because this is our first recording and I'm learning for now.
Also, it's good to notice this isn't all going to be battles, by the way. This is going to be anything we desire at this point. Whether it's board games, card games, just talking, saying what's up, how's life, or doing this stupid thing.
We're just here to enjoy ourselves and help you enjoy your days a little bit easier.
Like I said in the intro video to this channel, we are basically the background music you put on when there's nothing better.
So, enjoy.
I'm not joking, that's fully how I described what we were doing.
He's really not. We're not doing anything besides. So, want to start the first battle?
My Gundam's so dinky! Well, this is neat.
I think that's the original.
Oh, for context, the reason why I'm doing this, or the reason we're doing this right now, he's a Marvel and DC fanboy, and I like Gundam and Kingdom Hearts stuff, and that's more what I'm used to.
Yeah, I'm used to some of the same things that he is as well, but I'm more fluent in Marvel and DC stuff.
So if he gets anything wrong, please hark on him hard.
And if he gets anything wrong, please do worse.
Shit.
Yeah, you thought you would get one on me, didn't you?
I only know a little bit of Gundam because my buddy. That's about all I'm covering. We'll see what happens.
So
here's, here's the first mistake.
Ow. That's not fair. It's a lot not fair.
Gundams are fucking huge.
Not that huge. I'm at least as tall as his foot.
No. Hold on.
It's a it's a giant robot, but not that giant.
Why can't I move anymore? There you go.
What are you doing?
Using the tablet. Why can't I find? Why can't I find a comparison from Gundam to human? Ah, son of a.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out size comparison.
Really?
I'm using the tablet. You know, I'm kind of shocked I can't find a scale.
Well, to be perfectly honest, all you really need to know is the Gundam size and the size of the Flash, and I'd say about so.
According to this, around 75 meters.
Okay, now put it in American or douchebag, one of the two.
That is 246 feet.
Divide 246 by, I guess, 6.
God damn it.
Give me a sec. I always have a calculator on me.
I just spawned a calculator.
That's awesome.
$41.
So it's 41 times the size of the Flash.
I feel like my calculation's still correct then.
I hmm. I'm I'm legitimately not sure.
I have a stupid way to test.
You know what? Let's leave it.
Does that look like enough?
Ah. See, now you're actually screwed. Because that many flashes would destroy you.
So, to give it a point to you here, Gundams are not fast.
You say they're not fat?
They're not fast.
True.
They're as fast as a giant robot can be.
And I actually got the first the first guy that I drew out. Flash is actually perfect for this kind of scenario because he can disassemble a Gundam quite easily if he goes max speed. Because to him, it's just a giant robot that he can tear apart.
My only other thing is a gun isn't too useful here.
True, especially because since he's so small in comparison, yeah, the blast can be big, but he can get out of the way.
I mean, even if I made the Gundam bigger, there's not much the size will do to help. My only thing I can think of is the fact that a Gundam will be airtight, so it'd be hard to disconfigure easily.
True, it would be hard to disconfigure very easily, but the issue is the different ways the Flash can use his powers. He can phase through as well as using that phasing power and lightning that comes off him to short circuit different parts of the Gundam, so he could take out a leg pretty easily just by running through it. Well, not running, but he'd probably end up having to like run up the leg, then jump through.
Now, through a lot of Gundam things I've seen, Gundams, as big metallic as they are, often look like they're made out of paper mache.
Also very true.
So, as intimidating as he might look, if he's not fast enough to step on or hit Flash, It'd be hard.
then he then he's practic then he can it'd be words, as you said, it would be hard for him to actually land a hit. If he could, then the fight's over right there. But the problem is the Flash is very useful as well because he moves in a flash
So,
in evasion tactics.
so here's a technicality. Gundams can operate in water and in space.
Okay.
Can the Flash still defeat one underwater if it's still... A Gundam can move almost at max speed still underwater. At least from the anime and things like that.
I don't think he would win in space. Water is slightly debatable because he can still move underwater, but he can't move as fast. At best, I'd say he can move as fast as a torpedo.
So you're saying maybe water has a chance, but space is a bit iffy?
Because in space there's nothing to ground him. There's no way for him to use his natural super speed or any bit of the speed force. Like at best he can swing his arms and throw lightning, but besides that he can't really get out of the way. All the Gundam needs is his shield and the gun.
So you're saying with the Gundam's boosters and everything like that, it's an easy win for Gundam in space and maybe a win in water?
I'd say 50-50 in water, definitely a win for the Gundam in space, but on land, the Flash has it.
So with that calculation, it's 1-1 and at 50-50. So is this a tie?
I think so. Darn, did I just argue for the Flash to lose?
I mean, I argued for your points as well, so.
Also true. So I guess it works.
And I figure we can use the barrels I put on the clock as point counters for arguments. I'm surprised.
I'm glad you were able to get him in there.
I had no depth perception just now, so I'm surprised he went in. Alright, do you want to draw for us this time? Oh.
Thank you, because he was not moving. There we go.
This one's sketchy no matter who I draw out. Oh. I would like to point out that these are like bootleg Kingdom Hearts characters.
Wait, who's that?
Zaldin.
Okay, increase.
So it's bootleg because for some reason they're using like the World of Warcraft elf model. So they have giant ears for no reason.
I see.
Why is that woman getting larger?
Raven is terrifying. Eh.
Is that the size of... He is a human man, so... Well, human-ish man.
Like just a regular humanish man, or... Because Raven's a demon.
Human man with powers.
What are his powers?
Spears.
Yeah, Raven can summon the darkness of the universe, so I'm sorry.
I feel like
I don't think this man wins.
I feel like I almost had a better bet with a Gundam being pulled out.
Yeah.
His ability is basically spears. So yeah.
Yeah, Raven can destroy the planet, so if she goes totally nuclear, but on her general on like a general day, her powers teleportation, telekinesis, as well as whatever the
See, all I got is his power is like element of wind, and he can use all spears at once. They fly around him.
Raven can literally eat him. Like it, don't get me wrong, there would be a fight, but Raven would eat him.
It's
Like full power Raven, he's dead.
it's harder to defend this because I don't even really like him inside the series.
Well, his power is spear.
Wind spears.
Okay, wind spear.
Look at him go. Please don't stop on him. Oh. There she go. I feel like a child smashing figurines together. I'm just gonna give that to you. Fuck this. There's not much in my sack here that can defeat Raven.
What do I do with her?
In the sack.
All right.
So I pulled out one that's not gonna be very convincing, but I have one chunky boy here. Alright, Black Panther's not that big. What the fuck? Black Panther versus Dom.
I'm not sure. Because Black Panther, he's really smart, and his blades can cut through Gundam armor. If it was like a regular Gundam, then I'd completely give it to the Gundam. But because it's what is it called?
So I'm gonna stop you right there. A Dom is a mass-produced mobile suit. He's not a Gundam.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I just kind of said Gundam because giant robot with gun.
So he's a mass-produced suit. If I said the other one was made out of paper mache, he's more like rice paper.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I watched Gundam. I should know these things.
My only thing about though the Dom is the fact that that's a big cannon.
Doms always have a lot of firepower.
And although they're cheap, they can be piloted well.
Yeah, but like I said, one good shot and Black Panther's out. But I do have to say, all Black Panther has to do is get up in close. His claws can tear through literally any metal substance. These sides, maybe Gundanium.
Can Black Panther fly?
No.
Dom can fly. Got boosters in the feet.
He's like one of the top 5 smartest individuals in Marvel Comics.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, a Dom can fly and has at least in games I've had 6 shots in that bazooka. In the anime, I've seen at least 2 come out of that bazooka at a time. He is no Flash. He ain't running that.
Yeah, my issue is with the reboot of his character. Now his suit absorbs a ton of kinetic energy, but I don't know if it can absorb that much.
That's a lot of boom.
It's a big boom. I'm gonna have to give it to the Dom. I love you, Black Panther. But it doesn't seem like. I think he could take it if he had like a partner that could fly. As long as he had a partner that could fly, then it'd be an easy win because all you have to do is get up close. But he can't move that fast. He can't get there.
By the way, can you see what's on the tablet?
Kinda. I can see what you're searching
Do you see that
on the
bazooka?
tablet. Say again?
Do you see that bazooka?
No.
Damn. Never mind.
I will do research.
Anyway, pull out your next warrior. What do we got here? Oh. I'm not gonna say easy win because I could get one of the 13 members.
That's true. But Electra,
I feel like you lost. Back to the analogy of paper mache. This one's steel.
yeah, and Electra, as fun and as skilled as a character she is only human. So unless she somehow gets inside or finds you're an ass. But she somehow figures out how to get inside and kill the person in the control center, she's not going to win that fight.
He a big boy. I think that's the one thing I'm gonna win a lot at is the fact that you have a lot of just humans.
Yeah, that's the big problem. Like, yeah, some of them have special abilities, but if they're just humans, then they're kind of screwed.
Oh, sweet Jesus. So, I know nothing about this suit.
I actually do.
Have the arms, Kai? So, just for frame reference...
Also, you lose.
For frame reference, if Hulk was this big compared to the Gundam, I'd be terrified.
You're breaking up.
If he was this size compared to the Gundam, I'd be terrified.
You would be terrified? I would leave the planet.
That won't save you.
I know, but it'll give me time. But I actually do know this Gundam. He's heavy. It's the heavy. I remember he's piloted by a guy named Kai. If I remember correctly, he's from Gundam Zero.
Unless that gun can penetrate Hulk's flesh, I'm screwed.
Like, Hulk would not win immediately, but eventually the Hulk would just tear him apart.
Again, because... Nah, I don't think I have any footing here, because even in space or water, I don't think Hulk dies.
He doesn't. He just comes back more pissed off than ever.
Can Hulk drown?
I mean, kind of. They tried it. He just kind of irradiated so much gamma radiation that he almost boiled an ocean. So they transferred his powers to someone else so he wouldn't kill everyone.